Shalom, friends. It's Rabbi Jenny Solomon here with a Mincha moment. As we continue to move through this month of Elul, getting for Rosh Hashanah, I'm thinking in particular about all the ways in which our New Year's traditions vary from sort of the New Year's rituals that are associated with the American Gregorian calendar New Year's in American culture. And among those differences is that as we begin this new year, when we're hoping to wipe the slate clean and really begin again and enter into this new year feeling fresh and alive and oriented towards our new goals, we are actually invited to contemplate our death. It seems perhaps a little bit counterintuitive. On Rosh Hashanah and of course on Yom Kippur, we chant the very moving prayer, Unetane Tokef, who shall live and who shall die. I think it's important to remind folks every single year that this piyut, this liturgical poem, is not, I believe, intended to be read literally. This is not a Jewish version of Santa's list of who has been good and who has been bad, but rather an invitation in this beautiful, poetic, and dramatic language for us to remember how fragile life is and the fact that none of us know, actually, who will live and who will die and how we will die. This is all part of the mystery of our lives. And we are being reminded that time is limited. Time is short, relatively speaking. And so in contemplating the fact that our time is limited, what do we want to do with that time? How do we want to spend our days? How do we want to spend our free moments? How do we want to use our most precious resource, which is the time that we have? And in bringing this awareness sort of flush with our consciousness and doing it in this dramatic way with community, I think part of the idea is to really ask ourselves, how do I want to spend my time? I want to spend more time personally with the dear ones that I love so much and that I cherish. I want to spend my extra time doing acts of service. I want to spend my time slowing down and really appreciating each moment and not feeling quite as rushed. I want to make sure that little bits of free time that I do have are spent wisely. And maybe that means squeezing in an extra 5 or 10 minutes for quiet meditation or yoga on my office floor, or a nice stretch late at night and not doom scrolling, as they say, on my phone, which is also quite alluring, but doesn't leave me feeling really nourished. So this Unetane Tokef prayer, among other things, is there to remind us that our time is limited. How do we want to spend that time? I hope this is helpful. It can be difficult to contemplate our own deaths, and hopefully we don't spend all of our time thinking about that. But it can also be incredibly, incredibly helpful in reminding us that of how we actually want to spend the time that we have remaining. And that's a beautiful and powerful and intention-filled way to enter the new year. All right, everyone, take good care. Peace. Shalom.